Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Today we start JNCIA-Junos, the associate program of Juniper. Firstly, we see the outline of the JNCIA-Junos course. Then firstly go the Juniper certification track that will give you the clear understanding. So this is the URL I will share with you, no issue. So yes, perfectly. After class, I will upload the record in my channel. Okay, you will take from there. So this is the Juniper certification total track. They will provide the certification tracks. They are provide a different certification track like automation, cloud, data center, design, mist AI, security, and service provider. Okay, so pro- all certification track will start from associate level, inter between specialist level and professional level, and last level is expert level. So this program categorized in four parts: associate, specialist, professional, and last one is expert. So JNCIA-Junos, this is the beginning of a Juniper certification program. And if you choose enterprise track, if you choose service provider track, this will be the starting certification. This will be the starting certification, JNCIA-Junos. JNCIA-Junos. So for a beginner, they are starting from JNCIA-Junos. So this is a different certification track. You can go through as per your requirement. Hopefully, 10 class, it will be finished. Okay. So, firstly, we see the course outline. JNCI-Junos. This will provide you the clear outline. Junos Associate, JNCI-Junos. And Juniper provide here the outline of this course and course and exam objective and description. This is the network fundamentals, first one. Second one is Junos OS Fundamental. User interfaces. Here you can configure the devices through the CLI mode, not the graphical mode, but have option in graphical. Configuration basics, operational main monitoring and maintenance, routing fundamentals, routing policy, and firewall filters. This is the total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 chapter will cover. The first one is network fundamentals. This will provide you the concept of basic networking component or network device. So I will share. Sorry, I already shared the drive. Have you got this drive? Have you got this drive? Okay, you will see the only configure the policy. Is it routing policy or security? Are you working with Juniper router, switch, or firewall routing? Okay, that's great. I'll show you how to make the policy. No problem. Okay. So this your certification guide. There are two parts. Now, first part, we start from first part. First part is Junos operating system fundamentals. Okay. This your study material or study guide already shared with you through Gmail, right? Google Drive. So, and I use here if ng for lab. This will be installed in VMware. I will go and start if community version. You have to make this lab. Firstly, you go the EVNG official website, then download the community edition, not the professional edition. If NG community edition, you will go the download links for a community version. You download here installation OVA file. You can download from Mega Mirror or Google Mirror. Then open with VMware workstation. Okay. So after open, this network setting will be like this. Memory depends on your resource, laptop or desktop or server, depends on your resource. You set the RAM, then processor, and network adapter must be custom specific virtual network, and VMnet 8 will be set. Okay. Yes, you can use GNS3, no issue. Okay, you can use GNS3, no problem. But in GNS3, when you run MPLS lab, that will be problem. That's why I request to run EVNG lab. Okay. So network setting will be like this. And then you getting one IP address here, how to log in this IP address, and you can make your lab. Yeah, in my PC the IP address is 81.129 and default root user password is Eve. Okay, this is the setting. Then okay, then go to the browser. Yeah, close. Certification, then place 192.168.81.129. This is my JNCIP lab. I close this lab now. Now start another lab. Create new one. So add new lab. Name is JNCIA-Junos. Yes. ENGLISS. Okay, save. Then this is your working environment like JNS3. You add node first, VMX, virtual MX. This image will shared in the Google Drive. This version will be 14.1, name VMX. You can choose separate image or fix this image, no issue. RAM will be here. Default setting is 2 GB. You can set here 1 GB. If your laptop have limited resources, that you can run with 1 GB RAM. And Ethernet, total Ethernet, you should select 8, CPU 1, then save. If you take multiple routers, just increase the number. Two nodes will be added at a time. It's the BMX1 and BMX2. Okay. 2048 is the minimum. No, the 2048 is the maximum RAM. You can set 1024, no issue. 1024, it will run, no problem. Okay. So BMX1 is the router one, it's another router. You will connect these two devices. Uh, First two port, you cannot use first two ports EM0 and EM1. That two, its first one is for management, another one is for internal use. You can choose from third. That means gigabit Ethernet 0 to gigabit Ethernet 5. That means so it's total 6 port. 2 port is, you can select this first two port. So starting from there, gig 0 by 0, and set here gig 0 by 0, gig 0 by 0 by 0, and save this. Okay, this is the connectivity between two routers. Yes, 1024 will work. Okay, you can set 1024, no problem. Okay, and then this your two router. Uh, you know about IPv4 address. Could you tell me the one IPv4 address will be configured between two routers, the BMX1 and BMX2? Hello, tell me one IP address subnet which will be used between BMX1 and BMX2. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Tell me one subnet which will be used between BMX1 and BMX2. Just tell me one subnet I would like to configure between BMX1 and BMX2. You can set any subnet. It will be maybe private or public. Okay, 12 dot. This is IPv4 address 12.12.12.0/30, because I need two IP addresses, one for BMX1, Z0 by 0 by 0, another one is for BMX2, G0 by 0 by 0. That is perfect. Okay, thank you. So, this is the IP address between BMX1 and BMX2, and just starting the router. So, starting the router, then click for I use here in lab secure CRT. Secure CRT is friendly, I think. You can use it. And another router is BMX2. So font is very small. Let's change it down. That 12 will be better. Is it okay for you, font size? Hello. Yes. Okay. Just wait for booting process. Then it will show the login prompt. Then we'll log that router and getting the initial configuration dialog. So just starting my chapter one. Chapter one, Junos operating system fundamental. In Juniper router, switch and firewall use the similar operating system here. The chapter FXP0 for management, FXP0 for management for administrative access. Okay, Juniper operating system. Juniper operating system is like Linux distribution. In Linux distribution, every daemon is separate and they run individually. If you go to Red Hat, if you go to Ubuntu, you can set or install separate daemon. You can run DNS service, DNS daemon is separate. You can run SSH, you can run HTTP. So all that module run separately and use the local resource individually. Like Linux, Juniper operating system separate their module. Protocols module is separate. Management module is separate. Chassis management separate. SNMP module is all the module is separated and run individually, and then take resource from um, in the box. So what if one module is interrupted, another module will run. So one module directly not involved with another module. So that's why this operating system is called robust, modular, and scalable. Robust, modular, and scalable. So what is this? Junos OS functionality is compartmentalized into multiple software processes. Each process handles a portion of the device functionality. Each process runs in its own protected memory space, ensuring that one process cannot directly interfere with another. This is the main thing of robust, modular, and scalable. So Juniper operating system use free-based Unix operating system, and their produce router, switch, security devices. All that device use the single source code based operating system. So single source code based operating system means you configure like one routing protocol like OSPF. You can you configure it in switch, in SRX, and in router. Your configuration syntax will be same. That's called single source code based operating system. That will help us better because you don't need to learn different CLI method or CLI configuration syntax when you configure SRX security device, routing device, and your switching device. So in Juniper device, there Two plan. Basically, they have three plan: control plan, forwarding plan, and management plan. Management plan will use for accessing the router. That will be SSIs, that will be telnet, which we use for login the router. And control plan and forwarding plan is completely separate in the Juniper boxes. It's for all devices, security routing and switching devices. So control plan and forwarding plan. What is the meaning of control plan? Do you know the control plan? Which will run in control plan? Or which will be run in forwarding plan? Would you know these two item in separately? What does control plan do? Okay, I'll share. Control plan is just maintain, like you can think a routing protocol. Routing protocol for single destination, just consider one topology. For single destination, your destination is this LAN, is the router. So this way, and your source address is here. You are from here. This is the source, and this is the destination. If you start from here, there is two path. There is the first path is one, and another path is this one. Okay, you can reach from this path, destination, or alternative path. So in routing protocol, store both path, primary path or alternative path. So which path will use for when traffic traverse from source to destination? Shortest path. Based on routing, there is two path, but one path will be the best path. And how to select? Based on routing protocol metric. So in routing mechanism, routing algorithm, everything is running in control plan. And forwarding plan, what is the forwarding plan? Forwarding plan, when I in one interface and outgoing another interface, if we take this router, our source packet incoming interface is this one and outgoing interface is this one. Just forward one interface to another interface based on forwarding plan. So there is two parts. One is control plan maintain the routing table, basically routing table, that is called RIB, routing information base, and forwarding plan maintain the forwarding table, that is called FIB. FIB. So FIB have the shortest path only, but in RIB that have shortest and alternative path. This is the difference between control plan and forwarding plan. And in Juniper operating system, control plan and forwarding plan is separate, because separate will be help to quickly process the traffic. If just consider packets in and one interface. So based on forwarding plan, I know the destination, how to forward this destination packet. FIB already know this. So based on forwarding table, traffic will transit from one interface to another interface. They will not touch the routing table. They will not touch the Juniper CPU. That means control plan. That will be quicker method when we divide control plan and forwarding plan separately. RP in Cisco, right? Exactly. RP in Cisco. So this is the separate control plan and forwarding plans in Juniper operating system. Okay. Routing engine intelligence. What is this? Packet forwarding engine. Packet forwarding engine. That means if this forwarding plan and forwarding table is directly interconnect with routing table. If if primary path is down, then call the routing table. What will be the best path for packet forwarding? Then routing table will choose and forward it in forwarding table. Then traffic uh, oh, passing from one interface to another interface based on FIB. Control plans and monitor the chassis. Manage packet forwarding engine. How to forward traffics? How to forward traffics? Traffic forwarding based on, okay, when one packet is coming in one routing interface, how to handle this packet for forwarding the different interface. This based on routing table. If a destination is stored or destination is found in routing table, then this route then collect the next hop or outgoing interface from that routing table, and those interface or next hop is the um, forwarding destination path. Then go to that interface, go to that interface. So this is the forward traffic. Forward traffic, you can see, say the transit traffic. Transit traffic will coming one interface and going to another interface. This will not touch the control plane or routing table. This is the traffic forwards methods or mechanism. Okay. Here the transit traffic repeated one, just that here is routing engine and packet forwarding engine. There is a two part. Forwarding plan maintain the packet forwarding engine and control plan maintain the routing engine. If traffic coming in one interface, if traffic is transit traffic, that will go to another another based next hop or based interface or based path based on packet forwarding or forwarding table. This traffic will not touch CPU. If transit traffic not touch the CPU, that means they not use the local resources, and our device performance will be better for dividation of control plan and forwarding plan. If exception traffic, if router get the exception traffic, not the transit traffic, then traffic will touch the CPU. If router getting the exception traffic, this traffic will touch the CPU. Like you just send a packet who is will ask to log in the router. Just you send a packet to log in the router. So this packet will terminate in router. From this router, you send a packet to this router for SSIs or telnet. This traffic will terminate in this router, not transit to another router. This is called the exception traffic that must be touched this control plan or CPU. This is called the exception traffic. Okay. So just exception traffic is coming here. Then there is no available option in forwarding table to forward that packet. That packet goes to CPU that is called the control plane, and take response from there and reply to the user. Is it okay? Exception traffic. Voice is exception traffic. Like you just check your router is live or not. You send the ICMP. This is also called the exception traffic. Okay. The second part, similar way, and Juniper will use internal rate limiting between control plane and forwarding plane for exception traffic handling. This is also helpful for a denial of service attack, because just consider your router is victim for DDoS. So a huge packet generate in your router towards to CPU. That means control plane. If we maintain the internal built-in rate limiting between control plane and forwarding plane, that will be protect our router. That is called the DDoS attack. That will helpful for separation of control plane and forwarding plane also. Okay. Overview of Junos devices. Junos provide different categories of devices like switching, like routing and security. They now also produce the wireless device also. Mainly three device: switching, routing, and security. Junos routing devices. In routing, they will produce a CX series, LN series, M series, T series, MX series, PTX series. This all series are available. MX series is very popular for routing. And if you go to Juniper official website, you can see from here also juniper.net. Just familiarity with Juniper devices. You already know this. I just show here. Um, uh, IT networking, data center, okay, service provider, cloud operator, security devices, product. Yes, product. First one is routers. Routers, they will produce different series: MX series, PTX series routers, SX series router, CTP series platforms, Juniper Session Smart Router, JR200 route reflector we use for BGP, SRX series, this is the firewall device, packet optical transport. So if we go one, this is the first one, MX series universal routing platforms. Here is a different model in MX series, MX340. This is the highest model, and this will provide the data sheet. This device, it's 76.8 Tbps throughput and 100 GB, 400 GB capacity, and 800 GB capacity interface is there. Up to 76.8 Tbps capacity. And I will go the lower model, last one. Last one here, maybe it's the virtual Warrior Joint DDoS Protection Solution and MX 150, 104. This is the last one here. But in market, you get MX5, MX10, MX80, okay, MX40. So in this phase, we'll get the MX104 datasheet. This device will handle 80 Gbps of capacity for MIC slot. That is, in MIC slot, your port will be connected. So if you get details of MX104, then you can get from here the entire datasheet from here. So I will show this one because if you need any requirement to purchase the Juniper devices, firstly, we focus on the device throughput and interface capacity and others some feature which will be the primary criteria to purchase those other devices. That's why I show you the Juniper product outline. You can set similarly product that this is the router in similarly switch. You can visit switches. You can visit security devices. That is called the firewall. Okay. So back to my slide. Junos has switching devices, EX series and QFX series. These two series will provide the switching, and all those series produce the layer 3 switches. This is the security device. J series is end of life. Juniper will stop to produce those devices. Now SRX will lead the security component or security terminology. SRX device. So this is the basic understanding of Juniper operating system and Juniper different devices, which also you can search from Juniper own official website. There's the different type of switches, EX series and QFX series switches. You can go QFX series switches. You will get here different model QFX 575130, and here you getting the detailed data sheet of the device. So, okay, just we go to our lab. This is our lab. This is the topology. Today, I just configured this IP address in BMX1 gig 0 by 0 interface and BMX2 gig 0 by 0 interface, and check these two IP can reach with each other. So how to do this? This is your secure CRT terminal. This is the BMX1. So just enter, you will get the login prompt. So default user is root and default password is root 123. Default password is root 123. But in production, when you power on new device user ID, default user ID will be root, password blank. Okay. So first one is you are login as a root. You are login as a root and device default host name BMX-1. And last one is percentage. Last one is percentage. Then set the CLI, then enter. You are just traversing this portion is same, but just changes percent to is greater than. Is greater than is operational mode. You can execute operational command here. If you configure something, then go to configure mode. Configure, then enter. Okay. You can mm, mm, back using exit command. Just place the exit command, you will hear. Then again CLI, then you can set edit. You can just in operational mode, you can set configure the enter to coming the configuration mode, or you can use edit command to go to the configuration mode. In configuration mode, you are getting hash mark. In operational mode, you getting is greater than, and this is the shell mode, getting the percentage. Similarly, we go to VMX2, then user ID is root, then password root 123, root 123. This image, VMX image, will shared in Google Drive. You download this one and um, follow the instruction of EVNG website how to add VMX, or just type here how to add VMX in EVNG. Okay, EVNG, this is a very straightforward way. You download from Drive and go to VMX. Just in EVNG, this is running in VMware workstation. This IP is 192.168.81.129. User is root and password is Eve. For iOS upload, you can use FileZilla or WinSCP. That will be easy, I think easy for you. Ifcom, then login. User is root, password is Eve. OS, that means VMX. This is your VMX keycount file. You will go here, Chemo, OPT, ImnetLab, add-ons, Chemo, and your file will be this. Folder name will be VMX-Juniper router 14.1. This folder basically, and in folder the Juniper image file name will be sda.qcop2. How to do this? Just drag and drop this folder sda.qcop2 already renamed. Just drag this folder to left side to right side, and in right side place should be Chemo, OPT, UnitLab, add-ons, Chemo, this place. And after uploading the images in EVNG, then go to, just place the one single command, this one. Copy this command and place this in EVNG. So how to do this? Just you set putty and EVNG community edition load, and then open SSH. User ID is root and password is Eve. You will get the CLI prompt of EVNG. You will get you're getting here this one. Just copy this command. Just copy this command only. Copy this command and place it here, and then enter. Your VMX will be ready for lab. Okay, this is the method of adding VMX in EVNG. It's very easy. Here showing VMX, not the VMX here. Here showing also VCP and VFP, but not need this one. I need only VMX, and that is very straightforward. Log into WinSCP and drag and drop this folder in your Camo directory, and for folder name must be this one, and this file name must be this one, ht.qcog2. Then login login any terminal that will be put your another one, and place this command. Just copy this command from here and paste it. It's very straightforward and simple. Okay. Then close. Okay. So okay. Then VMX2. Similarly, place the CLI. Percentage means the shell prompt. I am now operational mode. Then configure. If you go to the configuration mode, place the AD. Then you are just now in configuration mode. So firstly, if you show the default configuration in this device, just place the show. In configuration mode, just place the show and then enter. This is the default configuration of the device. This is a very basic host name, root authentication, one user credential, services, and this logical router configuration. It's very simple. And another one is management interface EM0. If you place this in set mode, just pipeline, use the pipeline, then display set. We configure the Juniper device. First keyword will be set, then other configuration. So I remove the default configuration. That means this is the VMX one. How to change the configuration? Set system hostname VMX-1. Now I set here VMX1. If I commit this, commit means save. In Cisco, we use write. Also, you can use copy running config to startup config in Cisco. But in Juniper, you use commit keyword for saving the configuration file. That means candidate configuration will be the active configuration. That means if we consider or compare with Cisco, that is running config will save to startup config. It's the commit command for saving the configuration. This configuration changes. When not need the logical router, you can remove. In that case, you use delete command. Delete logical system R1. Delete logical system R2. If you commit this one, then show again the configuration. Your logical router configuration has removed. No logical router configuration here. You remove this interface also, not need this interface in our lab. Or you can say it root authentication. First, root authentication. How to set system root authentication. plain text password. Then set the root password. Default root password is root 123. You can set separate one. I set here Junos 123 hash. Junos 123 hash. So then again the commit complete. The configuration has saved. So again see the display. You were just setting the router host name, root authentication, one login user here. Okay. Similarly, go to VMX2, show display set. We remove here extra configuration, delete R1, then R2, interface, delete this interface, and set the host name. Host name will be VMX2, and set the root password. Root password is plain text password JUNOS 123 hash. JUNOS 123 hash. Okay. Now setting the host name completed, and I set now IP addresses for gig 0 by 0 and router 2 gig 0 by 0, and check the communication between router 1 and router 2. How to do this? I'm now VMX1. So firstly, we go to the interfaces. So firstly, I have to go the configuration mode to change the configuration, and first keyword will be set. For setting or adding the configuration, we use first keyword is set. Set interfaces. Which interface? Interface will be Z0 by 0 by 0, GE dash 0 by 0 by 0, and what will be the next? What will be the next? In Cisco, if you configure one IP in direct interface, you set interface gig 0 by 0 by 0, then set the IP address, then subnet mask. In Juniper, if you set one address in direct interface, you use unit 0, then you can set here the description similar to Cisco, connect with VMX2, then address. How to set this one? Family. In Juniper, call the family. Family means you set IPv4 address in Cisco. If you set IPv4 address in interface, you use keyword is IP. If you set IPv6 address, keyword is IPv6. But in Juniper, you get INET for IPv4 parameters, INET 6 for IPv6 protocol parameters. So I choose here IPv4 address. So that will be INET. Then you set here addresses, interface addresses. First address, then prefix, like 12.12.12.1/30. This is your 12.1/30. This is syntax here. What is this? INET. I'm missing one keyword. Keyword is address. Then set the address. 12.12.12.1/30. That's done. Set the commit. Your configuration has completed. Okay, then you can show how to check this one. Run show interface stars. This will show the status of this interface, including the addresses. Run show interface stars will show entire interfaces, all interfaces like gig 0 by 0 by 0, 1, 2, 3, and other interfaces. If you see only gig 0 by 0, you can set mesh and place the gig 0 by 0 by 0. Only gig 0 by 0 interface will be there. Okay, so this interface is up and up. This is the admin status and is the link status. And IP address will assign in unit 0. This is the IPv4 address and address is this one. You can check the interface status using this command or another command, run show interface description. Run show interfaces descriptions. This the first column is interface, then admin status is up, link status is up, and description this one. Description is like this. This is the basic spelling connect with PMX2. Okay. Okay, so just I will show you how to configure one interfaces and how to check that interfaces. How to check that interfaces. So first one, I will configure gig 0 by 0. How to do this? Just press it. Just gig 0 by 0, unit 0, set the description and set the IPv4 addresses. Then how to check interface? This is the first command to check the interface status with description. But if you get IP address also, then place the show interfaces stars command. This will show you admin and link status, also addresses. So similarly, we'll do in PMX2, just 0 by 0 in PMX2, set the description, connect with BMX1, and IP address will be in BMX1, IP address is 12.1. Here we use 12.2. That's it. Then commit. Our configuration is committed. Then check the interface status in BMX2. Yes, up. And IP address settings. Is it okay? Yes, it's okay. Then send the ICMP packet. Run. We use here run in Cisco. I'm here in configuration mode, but place here operational mode command. That's why we run, we place here run command or run keyword. In Cisco, we use here do show IP interface brief, do show IP route, like this. In Juniper, we use run. Okay, run ping. What is this? The ping will check the reachability. Yes, getting 12.1. And in another router, PMX2, we set here 12.2. Then send the packet. Yes, getting 12.2. Okay, then you can use another or additional part. You can set count, you can set source. Okay, like you can set here source. Source is 12.1, and if you take it like Cisco, this like Cisco output. Use the rapid keyword to getting like Cisco output. If you send, this is the default 5 packets sent, but if you send more than 5, then count, then place here. Which count the number, maximum number will be this one. 1 to this one packets. Stop. Getting this? Okay. What is happening there? What is happening here? You can see from Wireshark, this interface is gig 0 by 0. Just place here. Go to Wireshark. This Wireshark is integrated with EVNG, and I will take here. Just stop the ping command. Control C, stopping, and we see ping request, reply, request, reply. What is this? This is source address, and this is the destination address. This is coming from 12.1 ping request. This is the source, and 12.2 is the destination. Protocol type is ICMP. First one is the request, then a reply message will come back from router 2. Request messages come from router 1, and reply message come from router 2. So this is the IPv4 protocol version for source address is 12.1, destination is 12.2, and this is the source MAC address, and this is the destination MAC address, and protocol is ICMP, Internet Control Message Protocol. Okay. Do you need if-ng pro version, or is it okay with free version to see Wireshark capture? Free version is okay. Community version is okay for Wireshark. No issue. Okay. Not need professional version. Okay. So this is the visualization of communication between VMX1 and VMX2. So go to now chapter 2. I don't need any break, or just continue. You need break. Okay. Now chapter 2, user interface options. In user interface, we use basically CLI, command line interface. Command line interface. We use here making the lab and configure it in command line. We use your secure CRT. Okay. And another option you can use that is called the graphical user interface, that is called the JWave interface. In router, HTTP or HTTPS will be used for graphical interface, but I will not show the graphical interface. Everything I will show through the CLI interface. I'm not interested in graphical interfaces. Okay. This is the first one. The first after reboot, after power on the router. After power on the router. Which one is used? Login prompt. We set here user ID. Then set the password. Okay. Then coming to operational mode is greater than means operational mode. If we get percentage, this is called the shell prompt. This is shell prompt. And is greater than this called CLI prompt or operational mode. I already show this one. Default user ID is root. It's the shell prompt. Operational mode. This one is called the operational mode. In operational mode, you can place monitor, ping, show, test route, this command. How to check this one? Just go to BMX1 and clear your screen. Exit. You don't know which command is available here. Just shift cursor mark. Help. This called help. Like Cisco. In Cisco, we can also use question mark for help. Here, show command. So show, then help is the various command there. Okay, show. Then place here interfaces like interfaces. Show interface information. Interfaces. If you take help in this point, show you the interface and others option. If we use this option interface, if you have description, you can display description. You can use brief, detail, extensive, or task, or you can see the statistics of that interface. All is available there. Then enter. So this command output show the interface status. Interface is enabled, physical link is up, and this interface is Ethernet, and empty is this one, 15, and this is the 1 GB speed link or interface. And this is the IP address information. This is the description. So you all getting from show command, or you can say it here ping trace, ping command, test route, ping command to test your destination is reachable or not. Okay, then go to configure mode to modify the configuration. In operational mode, you can use this command. In configuration mode, you can do everything. Okay. How to need help? Use question mark. Anywhere you need help, use question mark. Okay. Another one is you use here set int, then use tab. Tab will help you to getting the enter word. Just use some portion of character, then you will get the complete word or complete keyword like Cisco. You can use tab here, question mark for help, tab, you can use tab for help. Help reference interface address. If you get the manual like Linux, you can use help reference interface address. You don't know how to set interface IP address, so that will help you. Okay. Space or tab. Normally we use tab for completion of the word. On space of this is shortcut keyword that I think not need actually, but you can memorize this one. Show interfaces. That's the shortcut keyword method. Last or left one most or left money means cursor moving. So in generally we use up and down arrow, left arrow, or right arrow for moving, or we can use here mouse. That's why not needed basically. Using pipeline. Show out pipeline what? I use here pipeline. How to use this one? Show, then pipeline, then display set. Then again you use pipeline mesh z 0 by 0 by 0. So this is the total output. I filter only z 0 by 0 and show the result. So pipeline will use in that way. You can I use here display set. Use a display set. You can use compare, then count, display changed, others parameter. I will show you in regular class this separate keyword. No more request, message, resolve, trim. Operational mode, when you place the command show, then just asking for help, another keyword, asking for help, another keyword. I will go less specific portion to more specific portion. Just I show here OS pipe interface or OS pipe neighbor. Then first place the show, then OS pipe, then neighbor. That's why less specific to more specific portion. Then place the command. I will already share why use run. Is the help. Is the available command. Best configuration changes. And there are two configuration file. One is called the active configuration file and another is called the candidate configuration file. If you compare with Cisco, active configuration is startup configuration. Candidate configuration is running configuration. When you set the commit, candidate configuration file will go to active configuration. Yes, that is some differences I will cover from your study outline. Okay, maximum topics is here. I will cover from here JNCIA-Junos. If we miss any topics, I will cover from here. Okay, no issue. Now I show you Junos OS Fundamental, software architecture, control and forwarding plans, routing engine, packet forwarding engine, transit traffic, and exception traffic. This chapter will cover today, first portion. And second, user interfaces. Okay, you will get, no, I not 2022 study guide. Basically, Juniper will not produce 2022 study guide. Okay, now I show you the user interfaces. Okay, but you can go Junos Genius website and show you the video program of Juniper that will provide the video series, not the PDF book actually. I will show you now user interfaces, CLI functionality, CLI help, filtering output. I now here active versus candidate configuration. Actually similar. This chapter is just new for the 2022. I'll show you after finishing the study book. New content. Now here active versus candidate configuration. Let's go. Active configuration. Active configuration means if you compare with Cisco, active configuration is running configuration and candidate configuration is startup configuration. Sorry, Active configuration is startup configuration and candidate configuration is running configuration. When use commit, then candidate configuration goes to active configuration. This is the flow. Candidate configuration, then place the commit, and file will be active configuration. In Juniper, there will be 49 active configuration file available in system. You can roll back different configuration file. You can roll back different configuration file anytime. This is the better experience. This is the you can also say this is the big benefit. You can roll back previous version of configuration. It's very helpful. How to do this? Rollback, then rollback number, and that will be number will be maximum 50. 0 to 49, that means 50. So configuration mode, just show you the rollback function. How to check this one? Okay, so rollback, then place the help 0 to 11. You already commit 11 times. Okay, so I change something here. Is it necessary to configure the router to show log messages? Just place here run show log, and all log messages default stored in message file. Then enter. You can see all log messages. Okay, all log messages. If you see it in single command, you are not interested to place space or enter keyword, just single, that will show first to last. This the enter log. Control C. Okay. You can also clear the log file, run clear log message, or log is cleared now, then counted. Okay. Then rollback. I will show you the rollback. Now change something. Set system time zone. I use here. Your time zone is. Could you share your time zone? Jesus. Your time zone is America, Peru, GMT5. I not this one. Just I write here. Maybe you are Peru, no. America, Iraq. This way. Are you share this? Could you share this format time zone for you? Like my time zone is Asia Dhaka. Like I show you, my time zone is Asia Dhaka. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. So I said here, my time zone here, Asia Dhaka. DS Dhaka. Okay. Similar command we place on the VMX2. Then place the commit command. For save, place the commit command. rollback help this 13 commit. So if we compare, show compare, rollback 0. The rollback 0 is immediate committed file. Immediate committed file. Rollback 1 is this previous one. In rollback 1, we add time zone. We add time zone. This will the comparison between rollback 0 file and rollback 1 file. Rollback 0 and rollback 1. 0 means immediate committed file, and this one is immediate second one committed file. What is the difference between those files? Only time zone changes. If we roll back to 1, or getting the difference between rollback 2, similar, rollback 3, in rollback 3, I use here set the interface information. Every committed configuration you can show here and show the difference. Minus means this configuration removed. Plus means this configuration added. And which user make the commit? Root user. Okay. And what is the time? This is the time and date. It's very clear cut and very helpful. If we roll back, show compare rollback 0. If you compare the configuration, if you compare, you are just not committed. Just change something like set system, login user, Jesus, login user Jesus class super user, and password is authentication, password is JSUS Jesus. This is character will be 6. So Junos 1 2 3 hash, Junos 1 2 3 hash. This configuration is not committed. You set here show compare. This configuration is added but not committed. Rollback 0 will show the same output. Clear? Jesus? Are you clear? Yes, okay. Thank you. When you place the commit command, configuration is, it is clear now. Okay. When you place the commit command, again, you see rollback 0, nothing. Because you already committed. No new configuration or pending commit is, no pending commit here. You already committed. Okay. Your last configuration already committed. Your no pending configuration here. So rollback 0, we are getting null output, nothing. So if we place here rollback 1, getting this? Okay. If we roll back to 1, if we roll back to 1, or you can check, roll back to, in rollback 2, we set here time zone and one user. So if I roll back to rollback 1, if I roll back 1, load complete, your configuration loaded, Then place the commit command. Then compare rollback 0, rollback 1. This command has removed. This command has removed in rollback 1. So you can switch over any rollback configuration in previous when you changes something that is maybe wrong. You can choose your previous configuration file and roll back to that file. This keyword will help you to roll back previous one. Before commit, it would be rollback 0. After commit, it will be rollback 1. Right, exactly. So your configuration is removed. And now know this user credential. Know this user credential. If you show the entire configuration, only system, but login user not here. So this way you switch over one configuration file to another configuration file. Clear? Can you roll back one configuration file to another configuration file? Is it clear, Jesus? Yes. Okay. Then then configuration. You just now in operational mode. You place here configure, then help. There is 4 options: base, dynamic, exclusive, and private. I show you here exclusive and private. What is the meaning of exclusive? What is the meaning of private? Exclusive means obtain exclusive lock. Other user cannot make changes. When you use exclusive keyword, then enter I am the only admin user of this device. I am only the admin user for this device. I only committed. Other user will not make any changes, will not make any commit. Okay, when use exclusive. When use private, when use private keyword, private keyword will changes individual user configuration independently. No user will wait for other user commit configuration. Every user will do their task individually. This is called the private. So this is the difference between configure exclusive and configure private. Allows other user to edit private copies of the candidate configuration. This one does not allow. This one allow. Other user can edit, changes the configuration. Exclusive will not allow. This is the difference between exclusive and private. Statement hierarchy. Less specific portion to more specific portion. How to travel this one. Edit protocol, then protocol names, then protocol individual parameter. So if we cannot configure any protocol here, just go to interfaces. Edit, first one, interfaces. We are now editing interfaces mode. Interfaces, edit, then place the interface ID. Interface, more specific. First one is all interfaces. Second one is specific one interfaces. In one interfaces, I will go unit 0. This is the more specific. I will go edit family. inet. This is the more specific portion. I will set here what will be, this will be the available command in that address, in that portion. And now here, family inet, I said here, what is setting here? Addresses or edit addresses, nothing. That means address after setting addresses, then you are here set. This address will be primary. This address is preferred broadcast. You can set this one. So I will travel less specific portion to more specific portion. How to do this? Use the edit keyword. Use the edit keyword to change the directory one to another directory. In Linux, we use cd, change directory, to change from one directory to another directory. So in Juniper, we use here edit to travel one directory to that means less specific portion to more specific portion. Okay, so this is the flow, how to do this, less specific to more specific. I also show you for interfaces. Okay, hierarchical configuration here, showing the services, web management, HTTP port, how to enable the HTTP port. I will show you here how to enable the telnet and SSH services for this router. How can we see ERP table on an interface? Very simple. Run show ERP, that enter. This will show the ERP table. Okay. And now I said edit system services. So what is enable now? Telnet. You can telnet on this device remotely using the telnet. If you set SSH, then you can also use SSH. In telnet, connection limit is 5. That means 5 connection will be available. After that, that will be denied automatically. Okay. Then drop, then comment. Set edit system login user Jesus plus login user Jesus authentication Jesus. More, I'm in Jesus user. Now set the Jesus user parameter. User parameter, which is first I set class. Class is superuser and authentication. Authentication. Authentication plain text password. Junos 123 hash. Sorry. JUNOS 123 hash. JUNOS 123 hash. In more specific portion, you go to more specific portion, then set your desired configuration. So in Juniper, default root user not allowed for remote login. Root user not allowed for remote login. Other user will be allowed for remote login. That means if we try from here, run telnet 12.12.12.1 Yes, getting the login prompt, place the root user, and password is Junos 123 hash. I say I put here right credential, but I can't log in. Okay, I can't log in. Just show telnet, getting the telnet request in Warshak, getting the telnet request, but I can't log in because root user not allowed for remote login. If we set here Jesus is the customized user, Junos 123 hash, that is okay. That is okay. For Jesus user, they can remote login through SSIs or telnet, but root user can't do this. Remote login denied. Okay. In similar way, you can place SSIs. You can place your SSIs. Yes. User Junos 123 hash. Yes. CLI edit. Okay. Then exit. Then exit. Now I am BMX2. So this way we can test remote login. We test here telnet and SSH. Okay. Then moving one directory to another directory, we can use up keyword. We can use up keyword for moving. What will be this one? Just go to BMX1, edit first one. Go to interfaces. Not need, you can mention. I'll show you not need, but you can mention the user ID. User ID @ IP. Okay. Edit interfaces. Edit interfaces. If you set here, just show you. SSIs. Then host name. Just show you. 12.12.12.1. Oh, sorry. SSIs. Jesus, Jesus @ okay, this way. Then JNOS 123 like Juniper, like Linux, like Linux. Clear, Jesus? Just SSIs user ID @ IP. Okay. Then I will travel one interfaces gig 0 by 0. First, we making. Now I am in edit interfaces. Then edit G 0 by 0 by 0. Edit unit 0. Edit family inet. Edit addresses. Sure. Now I am here. If we place the exit one step back, one step back. If we place here up, one step back. If we place here up and number up, then we place here the number. So unit 0 is one step. Z 0 by 0 is another step. If we place here 2, we go to unit 0 and Z 0 by 0 in single command up to. And if we place here up again, then place the number That means not need up to. This is the single upward. So we can use here only single up. So in for exit, just one step back, up, one step back. You can use up the number, but exit the number not possible. Number means if you go to two step back, if you go to three step back, this number will help you. That means this is the entire directory. Now I am again here. You can place up. Sorry. First one is edit interfaces. Then edit G0 by 0 by 0. Then edit unit 0. Then edit family inet. Then edit addresses. This is the entire step. So up, then 3, 1. This is the 1. This is the 2. And the unit 0 is 3. 3 step back. This is the up keyword. You can back single or multiple. If you back multiple, then use the number after up keyword. Okay. And exit is very simple, one step back. If we use top keyword, if we cannot move to fast hierarchy, what I have to put? Yes, I have to put top. I have to put top to guiding the global configuration mode. Just show you here. This is the easiest way. That means top, just edit interfaces, then edit interface ID, then edit unit 0, then edit family inet, then edit addresses. There's a lots of steps. Just place the top keyword to the global configuration mode or edit mode. Just top. So this is the moving one directory to another directory. You can use exit, you can use up, you can use top. Okay. 51. Exit configuration mode. This is the summary. Edit, like cd, change directory. Up moves up one level. Up, the number moves in labels. Moves the top of the hierarchy. Exit moves to the previous high level in the hierarchy. Oh, sorry. This is the example already showing this one. Adding configuration instance, how to set or enable the SSH standard services, and you can also it's also show here FTP services, and show you can show the individual. This is very helpful. Edit system services. Show. In Cisco, it's not possible to show. Just you go to a specific directory and show who is configured here. SSH standard. If you configure or set something, then use the set keyword, then FTP services added. If you can delete also, delete FTP has deleted, then commit. Can only commit from top of the private configuration. then commit, then no private changes to committed. That means exit configure, then enter, then committed. Okay. What would be the equivalent of Cisco NetFlow for Juniper? I'll show you in later. This NetFlow, my in Cisco and Juniper similar, but we use here sampling in interface after configuring the NetFlow. That is in maybe in separate chapter. I'll show you. And delete, you can delete the command. Okay. Okay. And now in Cisco, if we down this interface in Cisco, just go to interfaces and place the shutdown keyword. Place the shutdown keyword. In Juniper, we use here set interfaces G0 by 0 by 0 disable. This command shut down this interface C0 by 0 by 0 interface. How to check this one? Run show interface dots mask G0 by 0 by 0. This down. Okay. Disable keyword. If we enable this interface or upping this interface, what will be the command? Delete interface disable. Then commit. Then show the status up. That means if you shut down any interface in Juniper, use this command set interface, then choose the interface ID, then disable. This interface will be down. If we make changes down to up, then delete interface, then disable. Delete keyword basically deleted the last portion. Okay. Disable is similar to shutdown, right? Exactly. Disable is similar to shutdown. Delete disable is similar to no shutdown. You can remember disable means shutdown. Delete disable means no shutdown. If you compare with Cisco. Okay. You can rename your configuration. You can copy your configuration. I'll show you. Just a minute. Deactive your configuration, insert your configuration. I don't not need basically. So here 4 items: deactivate, insert, rename, copy. Just take one example here. I set here one policy, edit policy option, policy statement. Policy name is my policy. My POLIC, my policy. I set here some rules, but I will explain in separate chapter. I will just show the 4 keyword. What is rename? What is copy? That's why I write this policy statement. Okay. Set term1 from protocol BGP from route filter 0 by 0 by 0 by 0, sorry, 0 by 0 prefix slash 16 to slash 24 set term 1000 and receive set term 1 then accept. This is the policy statement. This is the policy statement. first keyword is rename. First keyword is rename. Okay. How to rename? Rename tram1 to tram10. So here number one tram rename with 10. If we set enter, number one tram has renamed to 10. This is the rename keyword, and how to change the existing name. We use here renaming the existing name. Okay. Then second keyword is copy. Replace pattern is not need. Copy. How to copy this? I just copy this policy. This my policy. I want to copy this policy. Policy statement. Which policy statement you want to copy? My policy. To policy statement, new policy will be my policy 2. My policy 2. And before this, edit policy option policy statement. In my router, only single policy is there. Only single policy. If I copy this policy, my this router policy will be 2. Copy policy option policy statement, my policy to policy statement, my policy 2. My policy 2. Then enter. Then commit it. Edit policy option policy statement. Then I will take 2 policy. Number 1 policy is my policy, and next policy is policy 2. If I go to policy 2, then I get the similar content. Copy means one item in multiple. So we can copy and deactivate. Deactivate means you can disable the configuration. This configuration is activated. If you can disable the configuration, which will not affect your running configuration, How to do this? Deactivate tram10. So tram10 is inactive, not active. Commit. If you activate this one, activate tram10, that will be activated. Then commit. This is the function of activate. This is the function of activate and deactivate. So deactivate will disable your configuration, will not work or working syntax. But if we deactive configuration, activate this one. If you deactive any deactivated line, if you want to activate, then place the activate command. This is the activate and deactivate. Insert. How to make this one? So this is your policy. After some days, you make changes this policy and add another policy. Policy is set from 11 from route from protocol USB. Then accept. So your next requirement, your current requirement is after the reject rule. So if you allow this one, this will not work. Basically, this will not work because all have rejected in 1,000 round. After that, that is accepted. This is not possible to accept in the protocol OSP. It is possible when it placed after term 10 and before term 1,000. Basically, before reset. In that case, we use insert term 11 after term 10. Then it plays to after 10. Then your requirement will be filled out. So this is the insert keyword to work in configuration. So we check here, rename, copy, deactivate, activate, insert. That those are very helpful when you maintain any production network. So commit. Okay, remember to commit. In commit, just saving the configuration means candidate configuration to active configuration. If single routing engine, we use commit, single commit, no issue. If you have multiple routing engine like MX80, like MX2K, but higher than that, that have multiple routing engine, so you should identical configuration in routing engine 1 and routing engine 2. That means master routing engine and backup routing engine. In that case, you have to use commit synchronize. Commit synchronize. Every time when you saving the configuration, you have to place commit synchronize when you're running multiple routing engine. So every time you can set the commit synchronize, or you can replace it. You can replace it. How to do this? Set system commit synchronize. If you set this command, set system commit synchronize, if you set this command, just you place the commit command in backend, this command will execute. You set the commit, but router will execute commit synchronize. That is helpful. Checking the configuration syntax. Before the committing configuration, you want to check the configuration. You want to check the configuration. Configuration is okay or not. If okay, then you can you place the commit command. If not okay, you just revise your configuration, corrected your configuration, then committed. In that case, we use commit check. How to do this? Just go to our lab, then top of the hierarchy, edit interface, G 0 by 0 by 0, then place the 0, then show, set unit 1, set unit 1, then place description, test, then commit check. This is the error. What is this error? Unit 1, only unit 0 is valid for this encapsulation. Configuration checkout failed. I just making the wrong configuration. But I don't know this is wrong or right. Before commit, I want to check. Before commit, I want to check. Is the correct configuration or wrong configuration? In that case, we use commit check. Okay, then show, then deleted the wrong configuration and place the commit check. Configuration check succeed, then you can place the commit command. Okay. Checking the configuration syntax. Okay, remote configuration is risky. When you office from home, that means home office, You can just remotely log in through SSIs or Telnet. So this is very risky job. You don't know your committed configuration will be affected, and what will be happened. It's very risky. So in that case, we always use commit confirmed. Commit confirmed. That means commit confirmed, only 10 minutes your configuration will be committed. Only for 10 minutes. Default, only for 10 minutes your committed configuration will be activated. After 10 minutes, that will back to previous configuration. If your changes is okay, then you can place the commit. If your changes is not okay, that is causes the different scenario, then you can roll back immediately. If you log out or you can't access those device at that time, just wait for 10 minutes, then you can access your device. So in that case, for a remote host, for a remote administration, we always use this one, commit confirmed. Default, this will execute for 10 minutes, but you can reduce your time. Just set the timeout keyword. You can set 2 minutes, 3 minutes. If 10 minutes is more, you can reduce the time 3 minutes. Default is 10 minutes. For 10 minutes, your configuration is committed. For 3 minutes, your configuration is committed. After 3 minutes, automatically this configuration will roll back. Like one. This configuration will be committed for 1 minute. After 1 minute, this automatically roll back. This is very helpful, very, very helpful. Just wait for 1 minute and show the scenario. Okay. Jesus, you understand my lecture? Any question? Any opinion? Any comments? Jesus, is it okay for you? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Oh, yes, you have to read. Uh, have you collect study guide from Drive? Have you downloaded? Yes. Yes. Commit was not confirmed. Automatic rollback complete. Automatically rollback. This is very helpful. Very, very helpful. Okay. Okay. Thank you. This is the commit confirmed. And you can also set the schedule commit. You can set the schedule commit. Schedule commit means you can place one configuration will be committed, but you will not be there. Will not be there, or you can maybe sleep, but you can set the schedule commit then time committed. In that time, router automatically will be committed. If you set the schedule commit, you can test any configuration like this one. Just show you. Run show system uptime. This is my current time. Current time is 2012, 11, 19, 10:26. Oh, 10:27 a.m. Okay, sorry. Another class will be start 10:30. That's why today I have to finish now. So next Saturday, same time, we will start from here. Schedule commit. Okay. For today's That's all. Okay. Allah Hafiz. Jesus. Goodbye.